Welcome back, viewers, to another List of Legends video, and today we're going to be talking about why SpongeBob is Nickelodeon's best show. Before we begin, make sure to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. With all that said, let's begin. SpongeBob began in 1999 and really showed Nickelodeon's success at the time, and still to this day. Even if the modern episodes aren't as good, the reason why SpongeBob is Nickelodeon's best show is because without SpongeBob, if Nick never picked up the show, cartoons as we know would have turned out differently, or perhaps not even being made at all, because SpongeBob's formula was explored by many different creators to use as an inspiration to help build and create their shows. A lot of fans jump the shark and say if SpongeBob never came to Nickelodeon, the Fairly OddParents would have likely taken over, which is possible, but maybe not in the same capacity. Since SpongeBob made new comedic approaches, and who knows, without that, the Fairly OddParents could have taken a different path. Since everyone saw SpongeBob's success, it got more and more people to start thinking outside the box to create some new content. So not only was SpongeBob a huge success for Nickelodeon, but it was also a success for others as well. Looking at SpongeBob Squarepants itself is a plot so simple, but Stephen Hillenburg made it work very well. I mean, a show about a talking sponge and his underwater friends going on adventures is something unique and very different, especially for its time. Now, of course, not every show that's different is going to be a hit, but with SpongeBob, at least with the first few seasons anyway, hit everything it needed to make a perfect show. Which, that being the jokes, the plot, the pace, and overall execution. It was all done perfectly. If I had to name 5 epic SpongeBob episodes at the top of my head, they would be SB129, Chocolate with Nuts, Rock Bottom, Skill Crane, and Krusty Towers. Those 5 episodes had me laughing non-stop and hit all the key points needed to make a good SpongeBob episode. I know most cartoons right now don't even come close to the ones back then, since almost everything that comes out now is just a reboot of a previous cartoon. Now let's talk about the present and future of SpongeBob right now. The modern style of the show is actually pretty good. The colors definitely stand out a lot more, and if you like the older style of the show, that's fine too, but of course as time goes on, is going to fit the more modern style. In terms of the episodes, it's definitely getting better and better. Now if Nick stopped airing SpongeBob completely, there would be basically nobody to fill that role, and no, the Loud House completely taking over wouldn't be the solution either. So without SpongeBob, basically Nick would just air more sitcoms than cartoons at that point, and more Loud House if I had to guess. If it came to that, Nickelodeon probably would lose most of the audience, so there would be almost no hope for Nickelodeon's future. So overall, SpongeBob is Nickelodeon's best show because it completely changed how we view cartoons. I honestly don't see Nick changing SpongeBob as their mascot for a long time, probably until the show ends, which who knows how long that will be since SpongeBob is still popular to this day. There's definitely been rumors going around that SpongeBob is ending next year or so, which don't listen to any of them since SpongeBob isn't going anywhere for a long time unless you hear it from Nickelodeon themselves. Don't believe any news about the show ending. SpongeBob is the crown of Nickelodeon, and it definitely deserves to be that way since SpongeBob really changed how we view cartoons. Alright viewers, that's the end of this video. Let me know what video you'd like to see next. With all that said, I look forward to seeing you with our next video.